Aries, welcome to your reading. Hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Although you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Got happiness and protection on the split. You are happily protected. Your guides are happy to protect you. You're here to do something, Aries. Something special, something worth it, worth your guides' protection. Gratitude, yeah, that's why, because you're just vibrating on this frequency of love, right? Expressing your gratitude for everything that you have in your life, everything that you've been through, or you're trying to reconnect with this frequency on a deeper level, right? I feel your guides are very aware, heavily protected. I just feel like you're elevating, you're rising in some way, shape, or form in your life. Ooh, this came out for Virgo too. Chaos in the reverse. Because you're moving away from anything that is of a low vibration, a low frequency, something, moving away from people, places, things, and environments that do not serve you and your purpose here. No, none of that. Things that try to keep you bound with freedom in reverse. Things that try to hold you back from being your true self. Gratitude takes us really far. Beauty and expansion. Oh yeah. I think you're seeing the world through a new lens, really. I think you have freed yourself from this chaos. That has made you feel much more grateful for the reality you're living in, and that gratitude is extending to more areas in your life than one, right? You could be feeling more confident, physically beautiful, internally, spiritually beautiful, right? I just think there's expansion on all levels, right? You're growing, you are changing for the better, you're focused on the light, the better days, the happier days, your happiness. Because you dealt with enough bullshit in your past, right? It's time for you deserve to focus on more lighthearted shit nowadays, right? Things that are gonna feel good. You don't have to make yourself smaller, right? Oh, change. Dragonfly spirit. A lot is changing, I guess. I love it. Probably a shift in your reality, right? A shift from an old way of being, an old way of, yeah, under that, letting go. Okay, and then on the bottom, renewal. Wow. Gratitude, change, letting go, and renewal. And chaos in the reverse. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're going to read the card change, though, because it's in the center. But, okay, so you're letting go of things that were not serving you, things that were not treating you right, letting go of anything that was making you live in a reality that's kind of like, why me, right? It's pulling you further away from this gratitude. I feel like letting go and experiencing this renewal, this change, and reconnecting with this frequency of gratitude for the things you have, the person you are, the beautiful spirit that you are. I think letting go is really what is kind of setting off this change in perspective, the way that you're seeing your world and your reality now, feeling more empowered and more like you. We have frog spirit, spirit guardian of autumn, dragonfly spirit, bluebell fairy, and storm spirit in the reverse. Dodging the storm. Alright, I'm gonna read change. I'll just be talking. You watch the dragonfly whisk across the surface of the forest pond with elegance and grace. Her iridescent wings and body shine in a kaleidoscope of colors, depending on how the light falls on her. She hovers, flies backwards, and even darts upside down with seeming delight. This card is letting you know that It's all right to change directions. It's okay to change your mind. You don't need to be consistent at every turn. This is the time to put traditions and expectations of others aside. Instead, you are called to create your own traditions. You are free to express yourself and let your spirit fly. Dragonflies are acrobats of the sky. Not only can they fly backwards, they fly upside down and turn 360 degrees. And while looking graceful as they do, Dragonfly Spirit urges you to take on her same fearless daring. Go beyond predictable behavior. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done that way. While you can't control the exact circumstances of your life, you can control what meaning you give to them. Select meanings that empower you. For this is the time to be carefree, wild, and unpredictable. Dragonflies are ancient, taking to the skies 300 to 350 million years ago. They have adapted through millennia and thus survived when many creatures have not. These masters of change are a reminder that change will heal you. It's time to change this old narrative that you were made to believe by these old environments as if that is what you deserved or that you needed them. Aries, no. Okay. These people told you that stuff. They projected that stuff onto you because without you, they don't know what to do. They don't know who they are. They don't know where to go. They don't know how to prosper. You're going to prosper either way. You're going to prosper either way, Aries. So it's okay for you to change. You've just been told by your guides. It is encouraged for you to change. It is encouraged for you to let go of those old beliefs. Let go of that chaos, chaotic environments. And just renew yourself. Set yourself free. And maintain that sense of beautiful gratitude, right? Queen of Swords on the split. Five of Cups reversed. I just feel like you're getting rid of a lot. A lot that doesn't serve you. And I feel like it's necessary. I feel like you're just at that point, you know? You got fed up enough. Something finally happened with this chaos in reverse where you're just like, okay, it's time to change. I can't do this anymore. I don't deserve this anymore. So you made that change. It's really renewing your spirit. I like to see that. We have what? The Chariot. The Chariot. Moving forward fearlessly. Being successful in whatever direction you are moving towards and on. The Seven of Swords. Ooh, keeping your plans a secret, right? This is also over chaos in reverse. So I feel like in your past you could have been dealing with certain people, places, and things that were maybe a bit sneaky, right? They kept their plans a secret from you. And I feel like you're just moving on and forward from that. Chariot is card number 7 in the Major Arcana. And we have 7 of Swords. 77 could be of significance to some of you. But we also have the Star in reverse under that. And this is over change. So it tells me that you are possibly changing a direction, right? You're changing the ways in which, maybe changing what you desire, changing your dreams, changing the direction you were heading in, right? You could have had a lot of your desires and wishes tied up with this past chaos, per se, this past 7 of Swords, you know? But, so, moving on from that, changing direction from that is ultimately going to probably change some of the dreams and goals and aspirations that you had, because now you're able to, or you're just Ace of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but letting go, Ace of Cups. But what I was saying was, in the 5 of Cups reverse, damn, renewal. 5 of Swords on the bottom, King of Swords under that, in reverse, 10 of Pentacles and Temperance. I'm not going to speak on that, but I'll speak on these 5. The Chariot and Gratitude. Moving, I told you you're elevating. Moving towards prosperity, focused on that. No longer letting the past chaos distract you, right? We have chaos in reverse. You're just, I feel like you could be doing a lot of these next moves for yourself. I feel like you could be keeping them more low key than maybe you used to in the past, because I think you do see the benefit in kind of just keeping things to yourself until they're actualized or they've come to be real or manifest themselves, I guess. Because when you tell other people, especially other people that are provide chaos in your life, when you tell them your plans, they have more chance to kind of ruin them. So I feel like you're just moving on and you're focused on success, right? You're focused on the things that are going to bring you happiness, things that light your soul up, right? Things that feel good to you, and you're just moving in that direction, not letting anybody stop you from the things that you truly deserve and desire. Now we have chaos in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So there could have been something in your past that was a bit chaotic, right? A bit dishonest, untruthful, or just kind of, you always felt like you were in the dark in regards to whatever this was. And now with chaos in the reverse and the Seven of Swords, it's like, I feel like you're just sneaking away out of this, right? Whether it was a big ending or not, it's like, this is what is changing. How you are showing up in this chaotic environment, because I don't think you're showing up there anymore. I think you're kind of absent, right? People could be searching for you in this environment, in this chaotic environment, but you're nowhere to be found because you're not putting yourself in that frequency anymore, because you were not vibrating on that frequency to begin with. Like I said earlier, you were made to believe that you needed to be in that environment to be successful or to be understood or whatever the case may have been. You saw the truth of the matter. We have change in the star in reverse. Could be done with an Aquarius, could be done with a Cancer, could be done with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But regardless, it's like now you're changing. The things that you desire are not what you used to desire, because you're outside of that frequency. You have raised your vibration. So now you can actually attain the things that you truly desire, and you don't have to settle for less anymore. Because I feel like in your old environment, you were maybe made to believe that you need to settle for less, or that you couldn't do the things that you want to do, or someone was just projecting something onto you that made you feel as though you could not do whatever it is you wanted to do, right? And I think through healing and, changing your environment, changing the people you surround yourself with, or just the mindsets that you carry with you throughout life, I think changing those is now allowing you to kind of heal and reset your sights on new things, different things that inspire and light up this version of your soul, this newer, renewed version, right? With letting go, we have the Ace of Cups. So this just is pretty straightforward. It's like once you truly let go, there is a brand new sense of love, self-love. Could be even new love externally from you, right? There's just this new sense of emotional happiness and fulfillment here for you. And I think this letting go, I think you, like I was speaking on earlier, you're very protected and guided through this. So I think this could be even a more peaceful version of letting go than you might expect, right? You maybe have just kind of come to terms with the fact that this is something that needs to happen rather than something that you want to happen. And because it needs to happen, it's like you're finding your footing and your balance in this new reality, right? Of whatever you let go of, because it could have been old just beliefs of how you were seeing yourself, right? How you were talking to yourself, treating yourself. But it could have been like old relationships or old jobs and just environments in general that were just no longer serving you and your purpose. They were not good for you. And now there's new here. New opportunities, new inspiration, new dreams, goals, wishes, all being fulfilled. Because we have the Chariot here, it tells me that you are on a very successful path right now, very successful endeavor, spiritual journey at that, right? You're on the path of success. Now we have renewal and the Five of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that you are definitely feeling like a new you. The past may come knocking on the door a bit from time to time, or you may just reminisce on it or think about it, because it could have been something that saddened you to kind of have to leave behind. Or this could just be parts of you kind of struggling to fully, assimilate to this new reality without the past. You could be kind of having a bit of an identity crisis in this new version of you and this old version of you, and trying to merge the two, right? Trying to kind of blend the two together. Could be having a bit of back and forth. But regardless, the new is here. And I think you're on board with it for sure, because we have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and the Star in reverse. You know, this tells me that you know the new is here. You know it's here for you. All you have to do is just go grab it and take it. It's the time is now. 3 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups. It's like, even if you are alone, I think you will find that this new version of reality is a lot more peaceful and fulfilling emotionally than whatever it was you were having to deal with or put up with in the past. Because now you're free from the chaos. Telepathy of Terra Matter. That looks cool. It's weird how you can have a deck for years and sometimes like you will just not, I don't know. You won't pull certain cards. They just don't come out. Let's get you this oracle. The bottom of Sovereign Queen Maeve. Hey. Alright. Card number 34. Sacrament of Extreme Unction. Interesting. That's what it looks like. Put it right here for a second. Alright. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. Wow. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You've been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and move on without any issues from the past intruding into our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as best we can, flicking off remnants of the past which can arise even whilst we are doing our best to let go. This shit is crazy. What the fuck? This is definitely for you. In an even more challenging turn of our growth spiral, we may know something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have trouble exercising the past and its pains, confusions, or attachments, so it bleeds through into the present, even though we know it doesn't belong there. Okay, I'm a pretty good reader, because I swear, rewind this shit. I said that. What? I love that. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of Sacrament of Extreme Unction brings powerful spiritual last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the Catholic tradition, Extreme Unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is the powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is divine forgiveness and healing. Nice. Extreme Unction translates to last anointing. While spiritual grace will be with you always, and blessing is always available to the receptive heart, this oracle wishes to bring your attention to the ending of a particular stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if you are being born again within this lifetime. Wow, that's that renewal. Like I said, you're going to be feeling like it. Okay. It augurs significant and permanent healing release. As the expression goes, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional and psychological burdens you have been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors and more, for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves to the pain of the past or even attempt to carry the suffering of others, holding it within our hearts as if that can alleviate the burden of another or create healing. All that happens in such instances is that suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook of guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is time to be happy and free. Yeah, I be tapped in like that. So if you haven't, please like, share, subscribe. But Aries, I said it all. Change is here. You got to let go and let yourself be reborn spiritually, emotionally, free from the chaos of the past. You don't have to hold on to it. You can allow yourself to experience this happiness, this freedom, this success, because you deserve it. You deserve your dreams to be fulfilled and to live a happy, peaceful life just as much as the next person, right? I don't know about all these people causing chaos in your past, they got some stuff to heal and work through, but you, Aries, you deserve to be free of that, and you deserve to live a life that is of your making and not somebody else's desire, wants, and needs for how they want you to be in their life or what you need to be at this and in this environment or this job. This is your life and your reality. And I say it all the time, and I'll keep saying it forever because it sounds selfish, but sometimes life pushes us to that point to where we gotta kind of be a little selfish, right? Because we deserve happiness and peace. And sometimes people, they take advantage of our kindness, they mistake it for weakness. And those are the people that, they lose the blessing of us, right, Aries? They lost the blessing of you in their life. And that, sometimes it's too late. There's no going back. Like Spirit said, there's no turning back. It's time to move on. So when this past does come knocking on the door, just remember to stay strong, stand your ground, keep that door closed energetically, because you are being reborn, or you have been reborn in the sense that you're not of that vibration anymore that you used to be. It has changed. It has evolved. It has elevated, right? You're just moving towards happier days, expressing gratitude for the things you've been through, experiences you've been through, good, bad, regardless, because now success is inevitable for you once you can free yourself from the things that have been holding you back, right? These things that probably will struggle without your energy for a bit, but eventually they'll figure it out too, Aries, right? Just as you're having to figure it out, they will too. Just focus on the things that make you happy. Focus on the light. Aries, this was your reading. I'll see you soon. Bye.